So I got a thought this morning, and I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna be transparent and say that it kind of reminds me of why, for me personally, I was initially as a child so captivated by pornography when I was introduced to it at 13. You're not supposed to watch anybody have sex. You're not supposed to watch anybody be killed. But there's this sick aspect of humanity's curiosity that can be used to draw them in. And I thought about this. We are told that God didn't want us to eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And then, Satan told us, God said you're not going to surely die because in the day that you eat of it, you're going to be as gods knowing good and evil. On one aspect, Eve was tempted by the good of the tree. She wanted to be wise. Scripture says that Adam was never deceived in regards to the tree. And I honestly believe that Adam just simply wanted to know. There are certain things that we want to know that we'd be better off not knowing because of what the cost is. God is the one that knows good and evil. He always has, always will. There's a cost associated with that, and Jesus was the one to pay the price as only he could. But some of the things that we want to know, some of the things that we want to know that are forbidden, we'd just be better off not knowing and not seeing certain things. And that's just that on that. And so I just say all that to say that Adam wasn't deceived concerning the tree. He willingly disobeyed because he willingly wanted to know good and evil apart from God. And Eve did too. She was deceived by the serpent. That's what scripture says. Adam was not deceived. He just wanted to know. There was a narrative that, maybe Adam ate of the tree because he was trying to atone for his wife or whatever the case may be. No, Adam ate of the tree for himself. He, like all of us, want to know certain things that we shouldn't want to know. We should want to know God. And instead of wanting to know God, we trust in our own eyesight and we look into things that we shouldn't. And we're worse off for it. And it literally perpetuates spiritual death. The book of James says that every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. And when lust is conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And when sin is conceived, it bringeth forth death. There is an unnatural proclivity and albeit even curiosity and hunger for sinful things. That's just the stark, dark reality of the human heart, is that there is a tendency to lean that way based off of an inquisitiveness that we should not leave unchecked. And so for what it's worth, I just wanted to say that beware of what you want to know. Because you can find yourself in places like Saul did when he was wanting to know so much that he went to a witch so that she can divine by unclean and forbidden ways. And this is what gets us into trouble. We want to know certain things, and our lust and our idolatry for knowledge often leads to death. So, gotta beware.